counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't gotta.
Round it up, count it up. Ayy, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Ayy, she want it like me, cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, what a point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counted, that's a big number.
S-T-R-O.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. Everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother. Take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Murder beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops, no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Murder beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Are you ready for some football?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. First down, Mayfield. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, alert 33. Recon, 132 fighter. 5. Hurry. I got you.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. It got his man complete. And what a big-time play there. 46 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check 13. Regular. Real. King. Hurry.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
180. Point it right. Check 99. Hurry.
A first down throw from Mayfield. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. Certainly not how they
we have one viewer in the stream. Welcome. We're glad to have you. That's some solid Madden gameplay.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurt.
Second highest division of the season. Grind Mutt this year. Got an 85 overall squad already. See if we can get going on the ground with Gurley.
They'll try and start the drive.
No,
with Gurley.
I hate that.
And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
Out of the end zone somehow. Oh, fuck, dude.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
This is going to be there. Yep.
Now Gurley.
Go. Hit that seam, Gurley. Go Todd. Go Todd. Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Goes down at the
23-yard
line. A big run there by Gurley. 76
Let's
yards.
Go, bro. Let's go.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Too easy.
Right on first down with Jackson.
Again, let's go.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Tyreek there. Let's see if this is there. We're going to put Gurley and Odell on kind of a...
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Just like that.
Use Bo Jackson.
There we go.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Use Bo Jackson. Gurley's better. His
Backer,
juke is a lot better.
Smith.
He had a screamer there. We'll try to do a middle high-low.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Yep.
Mayfield looks to throw. That one complete to Hill.
I'll take my 3.
He's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Gurley's at 90 overall, and Bo Jackson's at 87. Bo can be like Bo's definitely like a good backup right now. I can upgrade him to like a 93 later. It's just really expensive.
Now Lutz for the field goal try.
We'll take our 3.
This will be a 34-yard attempt.
Go up 3-0.
The kick by Lutz is good. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like
Bo
that.
Jackson, that run actually might have been a touchdown because he's a little bit faster.
That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Yeah, you get cards, like you can buy packs and stuff. And like that, you can buy cards off like the auction and stuff. Bo Jackson's like full card.
The first time they had the football,
it's like
only gave up
2 million points,
so it shouldn't be a difficult.
But I have the power-up version.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick,
and that's like you can use XP like
they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Let's go. Is that Bosa again?
Go down. He will be
Bosa's been killing it.
The final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1.
Yeah, he's pretty OP. He's pretty OP.
Hey, Team 6. Hurry.
3rd and long for Mayfield.
Oh, it's mine. Let's go!
Batted in the air, now it's intercepted.
Oh, I knew that was my ball.
Jackson picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the
Stream wants Bo,
line.
I give them Bo.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? A lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
I give them Bo.
On first down, it's Jackson, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Bo's good. Bo's better than
there. It'll be second down.
Just pound him up the middle.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this
I might
case,
do a fake field goal
pellets.
for the stream here.
That old that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down now, it's Jackson.
Yeah, Bo.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result.
Yeah, we might have to do a fake field goal for the stream.
On third down, here's Bo.
Yeah, fake field goal. Fake field goal for the stream.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, he's going to let it go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Point it right. Hey, let's go.
Slant there, I'll cover that. Max protect. We'll switch that to man. Give me a pick somewhere. Hold out there. There.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's
There
go.
we go. Okay.
That was slow feet.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Covered. Yeah, I know.
Shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I thought I was gonna get it.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
King. X3. 218. Chopper.
He's doing a lot of audibles.
Sponge. Hey, alert 33.
Really annoying. He's taking forever.
Hurry.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Well, that's mine.
Right side here, complete.
Mine, bro.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, Charlie.
I don't have to worry about his running back, so maybe I'll use our keep.
Hurry.
I know his running back is.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0.
Taking forever to call a play, bro.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
We need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down.
Turn my game volume down.
Four plays, 3 first down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing, Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Sorry.
Eric Ebron there to make the grab. And his guys have taken the lead.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with a pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's break one.
This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
It's going to be there because I usually run out of this formation, so it might be suspected.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You got all 3 timeouts.
Throw it!
Probably no need to play this safe.
Let's go! Easy! Easy. I knew that was going to be wide open. It was. Let's go. It's too easy, bro.
Retake the lead.
We like 76-yard bombs. Let's go, dude.
That answered quickly. Get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but
Fumble! Let's go! Let's go!
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Let's go,
back.
dude.
Breaking the huddle with
Come on, Bo. Get me in there, Bo.
They'll try and run for it with Bo.
Get me in there, Bo. Get me in there, Bo.
Touchdown.
Let's go, Bo.
There. Taking it in. And his guys
Let's
are going to
go, bro.
This dude is us.
And that'll give them a
Let's
looking
go.
ahead, they just want to hold it for the final
17 to 7.
They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all. Because
easy.
if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will.
Give me another fumble.
And right now, they want to make sure
fumble.
they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Ooh.
Make it the 24.
Bo, baby.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. They go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Is that Vaughn? Let's go, Vaughn.
Down goes Baker Mayfield. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Got pressure off that edge again. Scream, Vaughn.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Give me a scream.
59, Mike is 59.
Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by OBJ. Now another
timeout because I want to see if I can sack him and get the ball
as
back.
it'll come with 15 seconds to play
might be able
in
to
the
take
first
back
half.
I got you. Up, up. Pistol. Hey, let's go. I got it.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
It's incomplete.
On the other side of midfield at the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Switch up to cover. It's edge blitz, and I can use their Eddie.
Hey, alert, alert.
Can use their Eddie back here.
Real. Hey, 133.
Come on, Vaughn. Blast off that edge.
Hurry.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
That's mine. McCourty!
For the 3rd time here in this
Let's
half,
go!
it's
We're taking a shot.
McCourty.
We're taking a shot. We're going for 6 at the end of the half.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
If there is, it's going to be
bad. Going deep for Hill.
Damn, sorry.
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Boy, Tyreek.
It's him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Hit that. Go.
Throwing again on second down.
Cook.
Mayfield.
Go, Cook. Yes, sir.
Eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. So they're fired out. That's a big game.
Come on, Todd.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to push it in with Gurley. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington.
He's getting
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck to Forrest Buckner.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open.
Was ready
to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
It's an easy 3, though.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, dude. Check. 20 right. Hurry.
Let's take away this Beckham route.
Now Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hope. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
So what we're going to do,
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender.
He got McCourty taking away that out route.
Space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
That should be a pick there.
Mayfield on first down.
That one on my own.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And again, it's Mayfield.
McCourty!
That's caught. Touchdown.
Damn.
23 yards for the touchdown.
His offense isn't bad.
These guys are back within a single
he's downing
score.
me up low-key.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is taken at the 3.
Ooh, I thought I was going to take that back to the house.
There as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Thought I was going to house that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I think
last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. I'm none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Or if we can get some blockers out for a screen here.
180.
Watch left.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
Block somebody. He stood there. Let's go, Todd. See, dude, Todd is a tank.
Said and done. That one good for 37
Todd,
yards.
legit a tank.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there?
I love
a nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Okay, this play is also disgusting. This play works really well. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to run the ball to the right, and I'm going to motion Odell in to get the block, and hike it right here. He's going to get a really good block right there.
Jackson. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space.
And then this time I'm going to hit the slant.
The 20.
He thinks I'm going to be running it.
Set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Actually,
again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground.
And they'll bring him down throw to 13-yard there this time.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Motion, man.
On first down, Jackson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I could literally do this down the whole field, and he won't be able to
The
stop
last
it.
run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
This might be there.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to be taken down. They sack him.
Right
will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Arlington.
Press coverage.
As we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
I like this.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley.
2 yards.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Take our 3.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
What's my controller vibrating? Doesn't that sound weird? What if I hit it right here if it would go in or not? I always wonder that. Like right here. Should I do it? Please, like, come back and bite me in the butt.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it
first Madden stream of the year. It's a dub.
Field goal
like
in
that.
the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense,
do it.
You get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Okay, how do I stop this out route? I think I know how to stop it. We're on cover 3.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Pressure. It's caught inside the 25.
That camera angle.
And all the way in for the touchdown. John Ross, 65 yards, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Dawson tacks on the point after, and the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Gurley again here on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try right side here. Gurley. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Now it's Gurley. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This will be from 49 yards out.
Shanked it.
Missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Had
a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw.
Let's go! Is that Bosa?
He's
Bosa?
What a huge play at this point in the game. Joey Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And the Heat boys.
Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a 1st as that leads to 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, exit.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep. That's caught at the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, that's a big pickup right there. That play might have saved them. Now they got to get up to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run again with Jackson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
180.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So this thing is all going to come down to the right foot of Phil Dawson. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Sitting in the leg, whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
Lines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set for football.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Right. Here we go. Let's go. B, let's go. Let's get.
They'll start here with Jackson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he's going. Drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Check 3, check 3. 11 B. 56. Check 56. Drop deep, drop deep.
Now a play fake, and it's Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 47-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
4th down, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's taken down inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Get him, get him, get him. I got it.
1st down, Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. A good pickup there at 22. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted.
I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer, Mel Blount.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. They come up in an offset eye. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. Touchdown! A big play there. 63 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Give him 18 on the play. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st down, it's Luck. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Love. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And his guys have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field. And weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Gurley. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's Gurley. And he's got some space here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Todd Gurley, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
On second down, it's Jackson. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run on first down. Jackson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides...
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's taken on the 25. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And possession will... The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. They'll fake it. Now Love. Incomplete. Well, normally you and I would have gone through our season predictions before week 1, but Hurricane Dorian prevented us from doing that last week. So let's go ahead and hear them, your division winners and then the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's start in the AFC. New England in the East.
Bold.
Tennessee in the South. Pittsburgh in the North. and Kansas City out west.
Okay, so I'm with you on 3 of the 4, but I'm going to go with a way too strong Week 1 reaction and give Baltimore the edge in the north.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
All right, let's go NFC.
All right.
I'm going Philadelphia in the east, New Orleans in the south, Minnesota in the north, and the Los Angeles Rams out west.
Okay, so I got 2 different ones. I'm going to go Dallas on the east, and then I'm going to go Green Bay in the north.
The reason I didn't go Dallas, there hasn't been a repeat winner in the East since 2003-2004, so I go with history on that one. Super Bowl predictions, I like Kansas City and New Orleans. 3rd time's the charm.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 52 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead is now 21-14. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Able to slither by. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Toss play to Jackson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, alert 33. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
From the
shotgun. It's Mayfield. Right side caught by Jackson. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Regular. 64, weak.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now Gurley. And some room to run now. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 31 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Mayfield trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Prater for the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ryan Shazier, and he's able to get it back.
in New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats so my feet and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Lutz now to kick this one away. Yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Check out, line 40. Right there, 56. You ain't going nowhere.
On 1st and 10, Love. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Locke. Over the middle to Beckham. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5. Mayfield now. And he finds Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And complete, right side to Cook. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Mayfield. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield. Cook stripped. The ball's out. And who's got it? The Giants. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They run on first down with Jackson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, it's Jackson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a give right side. It's Jackson, and I think the ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage